You know, it's that time of year again, hurricane and severe weather season. The storms that come can leave downed trees, damaged roofs, flooded basements, and more. It's also time when storm chasers come out. I'm joined by Eric Freeman, Director of the Office of Consumer Protection. Eric, can you tell us, what are storm chasers?
Well, Joy, they're typically unlicensed home improvement contractors, and they're just hustling for business and trying to take advantage of consumers who find themselves in need of some repairs because of a storm or some type of natural disaster. And they typically are going to go door to door looking for business. They're going to promise to do a good job. They may in fact take the money and never come back. They may do shoddy work. And we're going to start getting a lot of complaints.
What type of cases have you seen at the Office of Consumer Protection?
They usually show up driving vehicles with out-of-state license plates. They may go door to door. We've had cases where they are typically trying to get work, either cutting trees or repairing a roof or resurfacing a driveway. And they have a classic scam line where they say that they have some leftover material and they can give you a very good price for this job. We've had complaints when they've actually driven the consumer to a bank or an ATM machine so that a contractor can get paid in cash. Now keep in mind, some of these contractors have criminal records. These aren't the kinds of guys you want to go on a blind date with. You certainly don't want them in your house or near your home. So you've got to be really careful because we see these kinds of complaints every season.
How can consumers prevent being scammed by these storm chasers?
Well, first thing is don't panic and hire the first one who just knocked on your door. You want to make sure that the contractor is licensed by the Maryland Home Improvement Commission or the Department of Natural Resources. You know, Checkbook Magazine is probably the single best source for getting a referral. They have some great information, generic information about all kinds of services, and they also make recommendations with respect to licensed contractors. So these are the kinds of things that you want to make sure. You've got to do some homework, get estimates from 2 or 3 different contractors, make sure you get a written contract, make sure it specifies what kind of materials they're going to use, what kind of warranty they have. Make sure the contract has their business address on there. We see complaints when the consumer doesn't even know to whom they've given the money, and there's no address written on the contract. So these are the kinds of steps consumers need to take to make sure they're not victimized, because unfortunately these scams are going on in Montgomery County right now.
Thanks, Eric. For more information on storm chasers, go to montgomerycountymd.gov/consumer and click on A through Z advice. Click on home ownership and then storm damage. Also, don't hesitate to contact our office if you think you've been scammed, and we'll help you resolve the problem.